Tanya.
And I'm Joy. And we're Jade. Hey, baby. And you're checking out, you know I got soul.com.
Just to start, talk about this comeback you guys are making, because, it's been a long hiatus. You guys are working on a new album. What caused the decision to come back and start with new music?
This is Joy, I'll take that. Well, our fans, actually, we have been getting walk-ups, drive-bys, emails, social media messages forever. Asked us to come back, and so we just made the decision that we should. Even though we have busy lives and we're doing other things, we can still come back. And now seems to be a good time because so many other groups are making their resurgence. So we said, well, we'll just continue our journey and come back out with some new music.
Right.
Exactly. Join the fray.
That's cool. Is it true that you guys have also added a new member?
Yes, Miracle is her name, and Jade is singing with Rod Stewart, and she wanted to stay on that journey.
Mm-hmm.
So we said, well, we'll come out and we will get the fabulous, beautiful singer, and she was available, and I met her through a producer friend of ours, Jeff, and she fit right in, so
right.
Work it out.
Was it ever an option to go forward with just two members, or did you always want to have a third?
Good question. Well, it is a great question. I think for our Jade sound, people remember our harmony and they remember the sound, and so we did want to recapture that sound, because in the music business, you're doing it for yourself, but you're also doing it for people.
Right.
And so you give people what they know, and then you introduce them to something new. So, but our harmonies is definitely a part of our signature sound, and so capturing that, those tones and those notes and all of that is a part of our signature.
Right. No, that makes sense. So the new album is called Continuum. What can we expect to hear on there?
Well, we are actually doing singles right now. You're going to hear some good old classic R&B, some pop, some up-tempos, some singing, something that, lyrically that is speaking on love and on relationships and life and, trials and tribulations and things that people growing up. Yeah, growing up. Some stuff that touch your soul.
Right. I mean, sonically, have you guys, it's been so long since your guys' last album, have you guys made an effort to make your sound more current, or have you been, sticking to what the sound fans know you for?
No, we stuck in the past, boo. No, I'm just kidding. We're really doing what we do, and staying relevant, keeping the brand current. So we're not afraid to jump in that lane of doing what's current, because we're not locked in a cave somewhere. So
right.
The new stuff is attractive. We're just bringing our Jade flavor to it.
Right. And you guys have mentioned that the fans have been requesting this, which is a beautiful thing. But for R&B fans all around, some who have kind of maybe not forgotten about Jade, but just haven't really thought about them in a while, is it going to be tough kind of reintroducing yourselves altogether?
Well, I think whether you're a current band or you're new, you just coming off of The Voice or whatever the new trend is to find talent, it's rough out there. It's just difficult, because there's so much traffic, there's so much going on. So yes, it'll be, it'll be a journey to get people to remember Jade. But again, social media has been a creative person's friend, a creative artist's friend. So I don't think it'll be too tough. And if it is, we're ready for it. We're ready to, to show up and show out.
Right.
That there's talent out there, and we're part of that. We're part of that, breed of artists that have substance beyond the videos.
Right.
So we look forward to it, no matter what.
All right, cool. Are you guys looking to release this project independently? Are you guys looking to sign a deal? Do you have a deal in place already? Talk about that.
Good point. Listen, listen, I have a problem with the word perpetuity. That's always in contracts. It's just the dialogue in the traditional. In terms of the traditional music business, hell no. It's not good business. It makes no sense. We already paid our dues.
Right.
And now, we've been to the University of Hard Knocks, and now it's time to showcase what we've learned. We appreciate everybody who's moved us from the traditional music business to where we are now with the knowledge that we've acquired over the years. But, listen, you got to give it, the entrepreneurial spirit is definitely part of Jade's business, and so we definitely want to give it a good try in doing our own thing independently.
Right.
I mean, there's two businesses. There's the traditional music business and there's the new music business. And the new music business is what's thriving through social media.
Right.
And it's just exciting. It's very exciting to do it on our own.
Definitely. No, that's very smart. So, can you guys kind of touch on what you were up to and the things you were getting into during the group's hiatus?
Yes, it's Joy. I was, I was writing a book on the music business. We always did music outside of the record business. Music is an art, so we, individually, we all, kept that creative foot in the door. I've also taught. I've worked a job. I've raised a child who's about to go to college in the fall. Yay! And, we've been creative. That's what I've been up to. So Tanya can tell you more about what all of the fabulous artistry she's been doing. So, this is Tanya. After the group disbanded, I worked on various movie soundtracks of the featured artists for Disney and for Trimark Pictures, a couple of big movies that came out that I had opportunity to work as part of the soundtrack, and then of course on the independent DVD or CD. And then I ventured into interior architecture and design, and I've been designing multi-million-dollar estates and homes from the construction end to the decorating end. The home that Michael Jackson passed away in, that home that was in Bel Air, I designed that home with Muhammad Hadid, a developer in Los Angeles. I worked with Tony Braxton and so I've and Vivica, I've worked on the Sylvester Stallone's their home in Los Angeles. So I've been blessed. You can band upon honey, you just ain't. So that's why I stay close to Joy, because she was always has been very on point when it comes to the music business. So when I stepped away completely and nurtured my design skills, I've always lived through Joy while she was recording her CD, her debut CD. So I did a solo album. I forgot all about that channel. Yeah. I did a solo inspirational album. That's funny. Yeah. I was living through her. So it was.
Nice.
Though I was out of the business, Joy was kind of my, my tap in to go, okay, what now? What kind of harmonies you got going, and what kind are you doing? And it was, so yeah, that's what we've been doing outside during the group's hiatus.
Cool.
Staying creative.
Right. Well, when you guys were in the group originally, you guys were successful. The first album was platinum. Your guys' second album went gold. What do you think really caused a hiatus and made you want to step away from the group?
Now, how much time did you have? Yeah. Where do we begin? Start with the money. Yeah, that's a reality show. Thereof. Yeah, that right there. If you tell the truth, that's a hell of a reality show. You sell and generate, tens of millions of dollars for people, and you turn around and you got what you came in with after. Because being an artist, our job is to make it look easy and look fun and to entertain people and cause them to, have some escapism and some memories and all that. But it is a lot of hard work. So it's a blow to everything when you look around and they got money and you don't. It can take a toll. And then it just, and life happens. You just then decide to do other stuff.
Right.
And of course our label folded and they were contracted. Yeah, they really had a rough time. Irving Azoff, who was the president of Giant Records, he really never quite was able to plant his feet the way he wanted to with Warner Brothers, which was a subsidiary with Warner Brothers. He never quite got a chance to plant his feet because I know every time we would come off the road, we come back, there'd be new staff. It'd be a whole, and that's like you got to start the engine over and over again. Eventually, it floods out, and we really, in addition to us having our own individual, issues with the record label and amongst ourselves, the foundation was never strong with the record label.
Right.
I just feel like everybody was just throwing projects out there to see which hit, and ours happened to hit. And so they ran with us.
Wow. That's crazy. Well, on a more positive note, what do you guys remember about creating your debut, Jade to the Max? It was a platinum album. Talk about what went into creating that and making it successful on your end.
Well, it started in the closet, though. We did that whole album at the Sound House in the hallway to the studio. So they didn't just start doing home records now. We did it back then. Right. Large, fabulous. But it gave us a funny kind of feeling. We stayed there 2, 3, 4 in the morning, and, it was a family atmosphere. So the fun of just, making a record and learning from one of the great producers that we, had a chance to work with, Sal Benford and Ron Spearman, and tapping into his talent and learning and, just coming up with harmonies or hearing the harmonies that he was creating for us and developing the sound, and then you stand back and look at it like, wow, we really did that. Then you hear yourself on the radio and then you snap. Like, right. Oh my God. I know, and also when being in the studio, we didn't really know each other, so you have certain moments where you would feel like, it was very organic. It's like, wow, that's what we sound like together. Mm-hmm. And it was just very organic. It's almost, we felt like we were developing the Jade tribe. Right. And at the same time, we were learning each other's craft and skill. It was just, I think we never really got a chance to settle into to get to know each other's personalities, but more so we knew each other's talent. Because we were constantly, in the studio just exploring each other's talent. Yeah, because we had a single on the Class Act soundtrack before we started recording, and that hit, so we had to hurry up and record an album. We did our album in like 30 days. And in those 30 days, it was a focus on, professionalism, showing up, doing your job, getting, delivering what you came to deliver. And so, yeah, we were trying to catch the train of from the exactly.